What's up, guys? I'm BTC. We're back here on the Mindcrack server, and I really hope that you can hear me right now, because this is the third time that I've tried recording this episode. The first time I recorded it, and then I moved the files into my editing software and noticed, hey, there's no sound on the microphone track. I thought, well, maybe I just had the microphone muted. So I went and recorded it again. Move those files into the editing software, only to notice there's still no sound on the microphone track. I was like, what in the heck is going on? I went and checked DxTory, the program I used to record, and sure enough, for some reason, the inputs had been set to like random default stuff. And it wasn't picking up my microphone, it was picking up some other random device on the computer. Anyways, if you can hear me, we've done it correctly this time. So, I am inside the Sanctuary of the Clans. I'm going to show you a little bit that I've done up there, and also going to go and work on the Guardian farm. We'll show you that in just a second. So, these are the Prismarine bricks, the dark Prismarine, and then this is the regular Prismarine. There's also sea lanterns. Now, I'm going to try to incorporate these blocks into the Sanctuary of the Clans build because, well, if you look at this, it's just a lot of gray. You've got like plain gray, textured gray, you've got square gray or kind of smooth gray, then you've got, let's see, you've got chiseled gray, you've got broken gray, and dark gray. So there's a lot of gray in this particular build. And I think using these blocks will kind of break it up a little bit. I might actually look at using maybe a little bit more of the colored clay as well, but I do think that these will fit quite nicely. They seem to complement the gray kind of background quite a bit, but it doesn't take it away from the source material, because if you ever played Soul Reaver, you'll know that when you go into the spectral realm, everything in the spectral realm looks very much like this. It's got this kind of greenish blue type color that just kind of washes over everything. So I think this will actually look pretty good inside this area. The regular Prismarine, probably not so much, but I do think I can put it on the bottom of the water here, and it might create a cool kind of shimmering effect. So we'll try that out. Also, lastly, is the sea lanterns, which I believe I already showed you. And this looks really nice inside the quartz. So we'll probably use that inside the quartz, and maybe I'll use it on the walls and stuff as well. It's gonna have to be kind of used a little bit more carefully in the walls and the ceilings and stuff, because it doesn't really fit. Alright, so this is the dome. I worked on this for a little while, and it's gonna be made out of diorite and then the smooth diorite, and it goes all the way around. As you can see, I've already gotten the first the first layer, and then I started working on the second layer here. And what I'm gonna do is this one goes up like, what is it, like 5 or 6 or something like that. Then it's gonna go in one, then it's gonna go up like 4 or 5, and it's gonna go in one, and then it's gonna go up like 3, and it's gonna keep going all the way until it gets to the center where all the different sections will meet up. And then I have to cut a hole in the center, and then the pillars are going to go right about there. And now there are snow layers that are accumulating here, and that's because we're in the extreme hills. And for right now, it looks kind of meh, because it's just kind of random. But I think once the entire dome has the snow layer, it should be pretty good. I actually can probably just make some snowmen and have them walk around on it until the entire thing has a snow layer on top of it. Anyways, so that is it for this right here. But let's head over to the Guardian farm. Alright guys, I am back here at the Water Temple location. I've done quite a bit of work already, but there is still a ton more to do. Removing the water is going to be a pain no matter... Oh, he's shooting at me. Removing the water is going to be a pain no matter what method I use, and I've tried quite a few methods. The first row over here is almost completely empty of water, but I still have 12 more of those little segments, so it's gonna be a pain, pretty much no matter what. So a couple of different ways to do this is to either just fill up the entire area with a different block, common blocks for this are sand and gravel, because you can just stand at the top and just keep dropping them. Another block is leaves. That's pretty simple to get, and you can just kind of like burn it up later. Another method is you can do this kind of 4x4 system where you have a pillar of sand here, then you go a couple blocks over, and then you put another pillar of sand, which would be like right here, and then this one, and then you put a sponge in the center. And because the pillars are here, it prevents the source. Oh, he's shooting at me again. Because the pillars are there, it prevents the source blocks from refilling in the area. Now that's okay, but the problem with that method is the other segments, the water from this segment, will then start to pour in here. And it gets a little annoying trying to move around and stuff, and like, you're not 100% like, is this a source block, or is this not? I mean, yeah, it looks like it. Oh, come on, man. It's like, is that just flowing water, or is there a source block hidden under there, or, you know, whatever. So I found that the best, easiest method for me is to just make an entire wall of sand right there, and then I can use sponges in order to remove all the water. And the easiest way I found to do that, hold on, let me get rid of these dirt blocks here. Easiest way I found to do that is to go to the bottom. Or actually, no, excuse me. Don't start at the bottom. You start... Oh. You start at the top up here. And... Ooh, that was a little quick. So you're going to start at the top up here. And... Like, okay, so this source block's right here. I know this source block's right here. So I'm going to put a sponge right there. Then I'm going to go down a bit. I'm going to place another sponge. And then I'm going to come down a little more. I'm going to place another sponge. We're going to place another one right there. And then we'll place one right there. And then we're pretty much good. Now, I did miss one spot right here. As you can see, there is a single source block. I think there's a single source block right there, yeah. So I'm going to go on top of this sponge right here. And then I'm just going to place some cobble. You can really use anything. But, oh, hold on. It's going to be annoying, I think. There we go. All right, all the source blocks are gone now. Okay. So then I just have to pick up all my sponges like this. And make sure that I always have 59, because that's how many sponges I have. And that's pretty much it. In order to get rid of these pillars, really simple, you just use the torch trick, and it will just destroy the entire pillar. That's really easy, and I'll be able to do that with the walls here as well. It'll take a few minutes or so to clear out the entire walls, but it shouldn't be that difficult. So you just have to break the bottom one, put the torch, and then you're good. And in order to get back up, I'm just going to create a new sand pillar if I need to get out. But in this case, I'm going to actually try to sponge out a little bit more of this. So let's see if we can clear... Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to have enough to clear out this entire area. So there is a little bit of overlap right here. Like when you put the sponges, like it's not perfect. You're not being 100% efficient with the water and the sponges. But you know what? It's close enough. It works. You know, like I said, there's going to be little areas like this that are going to be kind of annoying, but we're just going to go back up to the top here. We'll try to get into this one here. Oh God. All right, hold on. We'll just do this. This will be easier. Let's come up here and put that there, and there we go. So the entire thing just got killed. We'll try to get in there. There we go. I'm just going to grab this one and then go all the way down again. Oh, come on, man. There's another source block. All right. So this is what I'm talking about, by the way, with if you were only to use the pillars and you don't have it like exactly in the middle, then, hey, get out of here. And you don't have it exactly in the middle, then you kind of get confused, like, wait, is there supposed to be a source block here or not, or whatever? And it's just a pain. So there's another method that I want to show you. All right, so let's pillar up here, And there is a redstone method that someone showed me that was created by a guy named Talkrem, I think. And it works great for the top layer, but after that, it's just terrible. In order for it to work, you have to basically build a wall outside the wall, and then you have to, it's just a super pain. As you can see, I've already cleared this one out, and I've cleared this one out, and cleared this one out, like the top layers, and cleared this one out. That's because I've recorded this, like, several times already. And here was the most recent one. It's because I've recorded this several times already, and I had to demonstrate. So let me head down this way. And we're going to build up the machine. It's very, very simple. But like I said, it's not really that good. It works great for the top layer, but... Oh, come on, guy. It works great for the top layer, but for any layer below that, it's kind of crap. So let me build up a little bit of a platform right here, just so I have something to work on. All right. So how this works is you're going to put your pushing block right here. So if you were to equate this to like a snow plow, this is going to be the plow right here. So this cobble right here is the plow. And then you're going to put some slime blocks on top of it. You're going to put another slime block right there. And then we need to put some pistons here. And we're going to put, you know what, let me just put a bunch of cobble out this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a regular piston pushing this way. Then you're going to have a sticky piston facing the other way. So regular piston faces towards the direction you want to go. Sticky piston faces away. Then you're going to remove these two. And we're going to put another regular piston that's going to go right there. And then we're going to put a slime block right there. Now, in order to get this thing started, we're going to put a redstone block right on top of the sticky piston that will extend everything. Then we're going to put another redstone block on top of that one and on top of that slime block. Then when I remove this, it's going to start kind of inchworming its way across. I can actually get rid of that one. That doesn't need to be there. So it's going to start inchworming its way across. So again, regular piston facing the direction you want to go, slime block, sticky piston facing the opposite direction, regular piston facing the direction you want to go. And then we're going to remove this, and there it goes. Off it goes. I think I just lost that redstone block, but that's okay. It's a little bit loud, but as you can see, it's destroying the source blocks for this top layer. And once it gets to down here, it's going to stop when it hits this wall. And the reason why it's going to stop is because the slime blocks can only move a certain number of blocks that are attached to it. And once it hits this wall, it's going to be like, okay, I can't move this anymore. So, and there it goes. And it just stopped. So, oh, come on. They're still shooting at me. Stop it. So as you can see, it removed the top layer really well. I mean, that was really fast. Pretty simple to set up. You remove the top layer really, really well. Again, they're shooting at me. Will you stop? But the problem now lies in getting the ones below it. So if you try to go down a layer, well, what's going to happen is this slime block is now going to get stuck on this wall here. So you actually have to remove this wall entirely, but you have to have some... Oh, come on. But you have to have a little space so that the outside water doesn't flow in again. So you have to have like an external wall. And then the other issue, then you have another problem with, well, hey, buddy, get out of here. Then you have another problem with, well, how do you remove the blocks under there? And, you know, the slime blocks can only move so many. So if you wanted to have it so that it would remove both this layer and, come on, remove this layer and the layer underneath the scaffolding, you would probably have to shrink this down to 3, and then you would have to use slime blocks on the bottom so that it is, like, sticking out over, you know, so, like, it goes down one and over, so that way it kind of, like, is a hook underneath the scaffolding. But, again, it's a neat concept, it's just, it's not very practical. Like, for the top layer, it works great. For every other layer, it works atrocious. So, that is that. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to use the method that I was showing you earlier with the sponges. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create the walls of sand. And then I'm going to go back through and we'll remove it all with the sponges and stuff. So it's going to take a little while for certain. So, like, just going to have to keep making the sand wall here. So it's going to take a little while for certain. But, you know, I think overall it'll be easier. It'll probably be a little more time consuming, but I think it'll be easier. And ultimately, I think the reason why it's easier, it will make it so that it actually takes less time, if that makes sense. So my point being is if you use the 4 sand pillars, then you're going to spend so much time fighting the currents and all that other stuff and trying to fix whatever little holes that are still putting water through and blah, 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 that I think if you just go through, take the time, do all the sand on the walls, and then, you know, put the sponges in, it'll probably end up being slightly more work, but I don't know how to explain this. I think it's the best way. May not be the most efficient way, but I think it'll be the best way. Anyways, so that's it. Oh yeah, I did move up. Oh god, I did move a portal over here as well. So this right here. Oh my god, those guys are such a pain in the ass. I really should take off my diamond armor, man. Look at this. This stuff is almost broken already. God. I need to take that off. So this portal now connects to the one that I originally made, which is over here. So I dug this out because I wanted to have a quick access to the, what do you call it, to the main area over there. And let's see, where is, okay, so it's right here. So I think if I just keep digging that way, I'll be fine. We'll do that another day, though. But that is going to be it for today. I do need to clear out tons and tons and tons of water, which is going to be a bit of a pain. I think it's going to take me a little while to do that. Now, the good thing, though, is that once I've actually gotten this completely cleared out, I think most of the blocks that I need for the Sanctuary of the Clans are actually going to be mined straight from there. The only thing I think I'm going to be short on is the sea lanterns. But there is a ton of blocks in the water temple itself. So I think I should probably have enough blocks to just, you know, to do what I need to do using the blocks I take out of the temple itself. So hopefully. And also another good thing is the fact that the temple doesn't, the temple takes up a pretty solid amount of space, which means that I can use the sponges a little bit easier inside the temple. Like I can just, actually, you know what? Hold on, let me go try that out. Oh, I don't have any night vision. Hold on, let me try something. I'm gonna just head down here. Oh, come on. So, oh, and they're shooting at me. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Get in there. Okay, so like over here, hey. So what I can do is just put that there, and then that's gonna create, oh god, no, it filled up. All right, hold on. We might have some trouble here. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now I can just remove this, remove that, remove that. There we go. Oh, it's spilling down. Okay, hang on. Get out of here. Also, the Guardians don't... Oh, that's right. I opened... Well, that would be why. I opened... Will you get out of the way? Oh my god. Get out of the way! Get out of the way. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown! The Guardians do not suffocate on land like the squids do. Let me put this here. And there we go. Get out of here. There we go. Is this open? All right. Oh, is it auto filling in? It's kind of auto filling in. Oh, you can hear him splashing around. What? Get out of here. All right. So this oh, what the? Hello. How are you? Oh, he's moving pretty fast. Okay. So as long as, oh god, no. That's right, I went and ripped holes in the ceiling. So that's actually going to be kind of an issue. All right, let me, is there a way I can get this to work? There we go. All right, that works. Ooh, ooh. Oh, maybe it didn't work. Okay, hold on. We gotta get rid of the top layers here. Once we get rid of the top layers, and then I think, there we go. Oh, but is it just filling it back in? It's kind of filling it back in. All right, so that's just spreading. Let's take that. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, so this actually should probably be a little bit easier inside here, trying to remove all this. Because there's so many walls and everything all over the place, it makes it difficult for the source blocks. I mean, obviously not what the heck? Obviously not impossible, but does make it more difficult for the source blocks. So, how far down is this? Oh, that's not too far. Oh god, he's shooting at me again. Oh, uh-oh, I can't get out. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna have some trouble here. All right, yeah, let me put that there. There we go. Anyways, so as you can see, I do have a lot to clear out. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Oh, look at that armor, man. I gotta replace that. Thank you for watching. Certainly would appreciate it if you hit that like button down on the bottom. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.